What's up, everybody? Toad Beats Guy here. We got more news. Are AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows coming to the WWE? Well, John Clapp on WWE.com wrote an article about it, and it made front page news on WWE, and this is the first time I think that they really comment on stuff like this ever in WWE, and it has to go through the approval of the head-ups, but it's smart on their part to get the buzz and get the hits and get the clicks for people to check it out and make that money. So here's what they got to say. The sports entertainment world has been buzzing this week with speculation that WWE signing 4 massive international superstars. Numerous media outlets report Monday that AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Carl Anderson, Luke Doc Gallows, most recently of New Japan Pro Wrestling, are in negotiations to compete under WWE banner. The Office of WWE COO and EVP of Talent Relations, Triple H, declined to comment on the rumor for WWE.com. Reports began circulating late Sunday that 4 had reportedly given notice to New Japan management. Fueling the rumors that Styles, Nakamura, Anderson, and Gallows were WWE bound, a series of tweets involving reigning NXT champion Finn Balor. Until recently, Styles, Gallows, Anderson were all part of the Bullet Club faction, a stable formerly led by Balor when he wrestled in Japan under the alias Prince Devitt. For months, Balor has made it clear that he's tight with the Bullet Club members, even tweeting photos of them wearing Balor Club t-shirts. On Monday, Balor stirred the pot again, tweeting an image of Anderson sporting trunks that bore Finn's demon design. Additionally, the official Twitter account for the Bullet Club tweeted the NXT champion Monday, telling him to keep more Balor Club shirts on hand in case they need them. The tweet has since been deleted. Balor hints that former stablemates continued Wednesday when he Instagrammed a photo of himself wearing a Bullet Club shirt, holding the door open for the WWE Performance Center. The addition of Styles, Nakamura, Anderson, and Gallows would represent one of the most significant bulk talent acquisitions in WWE history. Nicknamed the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles held twice New Japan IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the organization's top title. He competed on the national scene in the United States for well over a decade, dating back to the later days of WCW, and is universally hailed for his multi-tooled attack in the ring. Though not a member of the Bullet Club, Nakamura remains one of the most popular wrestlers outside of WWE, displaying a flamboyant charisma comparable to Freddie Mercury, but possessing the brutal strikes of an elite fighter. Nakamura roomed with Daniel Bryan years ago in California when both were early into the sport entertainment careers. During media tours for the last year, WrestleMania, Bryan even revealed he once proposed an interpromotional match against Nakamura to WWE management. Gallows and Anderson's co-hold the New Japan Tag Team titles on 3 occasions. Additionally, Gallows competed in WWE from 2007 to 2010, while Anderson is a former tag team partner with WWE Performance Center head coach Matt Bloom. Stick to WWE.com for more updates on this developing story as they become available. Woo! And let me go back a little bit here. And let me tell you what the title of the article was. The title of the article was, "Is a Talent Invasion on Its Way to WWE?" They put the word invasion on there on WWE.com. Well, this is huge. This is awesome. This is great. This is, I don't know whether they are actually going to just run with this and let them be themselves and make it like an actual invasion. If they have some cool NJPW, WWE invasion, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and WWE invasion, what kind of stuff would that be? But I think that AJ Styles, Nakamura, Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows could be coming to WWE. I am excited for this. It is very, very cool that WWE.com is putting this article up, considering that they usually try and hide that kind of stuff. But now with social media, Twitter, all that, the internet fans love this kind of stuff. They're stirring the pot. Whether this is true or not, it's getting people talking. And AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura and Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, their stock is rising. They're trending. Even if they don't go to WWE, they can use this now to leverage themselves more money in New Japan or on a different platform, say TNA or Ring of Honor or whatever. You know, they could always get more money if they wanted to go to those places. So, honestly, I think this is very, very cool for WWE.com to put up this article. I think that, again, it's just making them more popular. The name AJ Styles is now the most popular name in the wrestling world. It has been when he left TNA, went to New Japan, and now leaving New Japan, apparently, he is going to go to WWE, and this article is so sick. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, down below. Because honestly, I think this is so cool that WWE actually put this article up. I know they put up articles all the time, but they also tweeted out on their Twitter account. Remember that time that AJ Styles was in WWE and they linked to the video on WWE.com of him versus the Hurricane. A Hurricane! Remember that? That was a good match. That was cool. It was cool. If only he would have made that transition from WCW to WWE, but he went on to TNA and now he's become the most popular wrestler in the entire world, so we'll have to wait and see. But guys, that opens up the discussion here now for you guys to let me know. I want to know, because this is a question, and this is one that I'm going to pose to you guys. If they bring them in, this is just fantasy booking, all right? We're going to go off with this fantasy booking stuff because fantasy booking is always fun, right? So if they do come into WWE, number one, what will they do? Will they do a New Japan Invasion? Is that something they're going to do? Will they make a Bullet Club in WWE? Will they do the Balor Club in WWE? Or will they all have separate debuts? Will AJ Styles come first on the main roster, followed by Shinsuke Nakamura later, and then Doc and Carl Anderson? Or are they going to be down at NXT? Is there going... See, because I see now, I guess, more than ever, I see that the WWE has people go through NXT. But what I've been reading, reports are saying that AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura have such a high price on them because they are such huge stars that they will be going to the main roster. These are the rumors coming in, that they will be jumped straight up to the main roster. And that is very, very hard to tell right now if they're going to be shot right up to the main roster. But honestly, I think it's very cool to know that they think of AJ Styles as that big of a star. Now, Vince Russo actually came out and he had an article interview where he was saying, I don't know that AJ Styles can handle WWE. And I was thinking, wait, what? I mean, his ability, what is it? Well, Vince Russo was saying that WWE is full of politics and he does not know that AJ Styles can handle the politic game in the WWE. He's saying that AJ Styles was a TNA guy and they basically handed him everything on the platter because he was so good and he was like the first TNA guy, and then TNA, he was just always a top TNA guy. So going into WWE, Vince Russo was saying that I'm not so sure that AJ Styles is going to handle all the politics and the pressure, not being that guy. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think AJ Styles can thrive and survive in the WWE, as well as Shinsuke Nakamura, as well as Luke and Doc Gallows. Doc and Luke, and Machine Gun Carl Anderson. I think that all of these guys have a potential to thrive if they are used in the right capacity. It's always about that with these guys. You have to think about that. Just take a second. Take a quick second. I'll let you have it. All right, there you go. So this is what it is. You have to give them the right potential to survive. If you take a guy and you don't give him anything good right off the bat, he's kind of doomed from the start. A guy like AJ Styles, a guy like Shinsuke Nakamura, a guy like Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, you could bring them in properly. You could do it in many different ways that you want to do it, but as long as you do it correctly and you give them that platform to succeed, it's like Kevin Owens. He just had an interview on WWE.com, one of those sit-down Michael Cole ones, and it was one of the best things ever because they just let Kevin Owens be Kevin Owens, and that's what they need to do with all of these guys. They need to let them be themselves, and in turn, being themselves is what's going to help them succeed. Again, guys, I really want to know what your thoughts are on all of this. What do you think about WWE.com releasing this article? What do you think about an invasion with New Japan? What is your fantasy booking? Now's the time. Write paragraphs in the section below. I'll even get down there and start responding to some of these because I really want to know, what do you think that they're going to do with these guys? Are they going to come in as one and join the Balor Club and make a huge faction and take over the wrestling world? Because that would be kind of cool. What if they did sort of like a Nexus thing where I'm going to leave it at that, though. I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to stop. And I will say this. Let me know what you think that's going to happen. Because we don't know. It is inevitable that they're going to come in. I can almost 75% guarantee. 75% guarantee that they're going to come into WWE. Some fashion or some sort. Otherwise, they're just creating buzz for no reason, and that would be dumb if they don't capitalize on this. This would be a dumb move on their part if they do not capitalize on this. But anyway, guys, sorry to rant and rave and ramble and stamble and stumble and go on and on and on. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about all of this. If you think they're going to succeed on the main roster of the WWE, that's a big thing because they can come in. Whether they're going to do good or not, we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, Tony Beats Guy, frag out.